Welcome to Storyrisers. Rewire your brain. This is my vlog number 531. Today, I would like to speak about the principle of bread and diamond, having or being, and you are the best. But first and foremost, what are principles? Principles are simple yet powerful models that help us understand how the world works. Principles generate the same result each and every time, no matter where, when, or who uses them. Principles work when you work them. Gravity is a principle. When you wake up in the morning, you don't have to question which way your foot will go. When you get out of bed, it goes down, never up. Likewise, 2 times 2 is always equal 4. It never equals 5. Principles don't wear out, rust out, or give out. They last forever. They are timeless and tireless. Principles cannot be overused. Life is a process of discovering principles, of discovering what works. If you want to make rapid progress, don't fight against principles, but flow with them. The principle of bread and diamond tells that each of us has a limited source of income, and how we spend it is up to us. Each peso in our pocket has the power to make us richer or poorer. We may spend our precious money on bread or diamond, or a combination of both. By bread, I mean spending on consumables, necessities of life, and other items that depreciate or lower its value over time. By diamonds, I mean investing on valuables or real assets that appreciate or higher its value over a period of time. Like, for instance, stocks and bonds, marketable securities, or venturing into a viable business, conventional franchise or network marketing, real estate, precious gems, and other income generating properties. The more you spend on bread, the lesser there will be for diamonds. You can choose to invest on things that go either up or down in value. If you invest wisely today, then your diamonds will generate enough income to buy all the bread you will ever need and want for tomorrow. But if you spend all your money on bread today, then you might not have any left to buy diamonds for tomorrow. Prosperity does not come from what you earn. It comes from what you do with what you have. The doctrine of financial literacy is pay yourself first. A part of all you earn is yours to keep and to invest, to produce more of its kind, to spend less on what you earn and invest the difference. It is wrong to say that income less expenses equals savings. The right thing to do, income less savings equals expenses. Most of us has a mindset of earning our income, spend it, and what is left is put into safety. That is the hard way to multiply your personal wealth. To build up your personal wealth, save a reasonable sum, say 10 to 30% for investment and tithes or zakat or sadaqah, and the rest to be spent on your legitimate needs and expenses. Practice a good system of budgeting and live within your means. Remember that saving is actually an expense. However, an expense that will buy you diamonds, your future prosperity. Frank Newman once said, and I quote, "The secret is to spend what you have left after saving instead of saving what you have left after spending." Having immediately flares up our brains if we desire or aspire for something, material or immaterial. By defining your goals in life, wishing for wealth, for instance, you tend to strive hard and adapt the ways of the affluent. Others tend to buy fancy houses, luxurious cars, and even send their kids to schools where the rich send theirs also. Those aspirations motivate the dreamer to work harder, work even harder, and to have more debts that the rich does not actually experience. This type of people think that working hard for money and buying things that can make them look rich will make them one. In most cases, it does not. It only makes them more tired. If you notice, the wannabes are exhausted. They wear their social mask, the ego, to create a self-image, which is actually an illusion. They strive for the approval of others. They are misguided with their ways and fail to remember that they do not have the same mindset as that of a credible, wealthy person. If these wannabes still has the notion of a poor or a middle class and still put on what the rich does, they would still wind up having what the poor and the middle class have. Being, on the other hand, is the core of our true nature. It is the mindset of our true self, the spirit. When you discover your essential nature of abundance, only then will you realize your potentials and ability to fulfill your dreams. You are the eternal possibility the immeasurable potential of all that was, is, and will be. Your dreams and desires are like seeds planted on a fertile ground. They just wait for the right season to sprout and transform itself into beautiful flowers and mighty trees. When you come face to face with your true self, you will never regret or fear anything. You will realize that the essence of all material wealth lies in your inherent potentials. Have you ever wondered how it was when you are in the period of great creation? You are just one of those millions of tiny cells patiently waiting for the divine pairing. Among those participating cells who joined the race, you are the first pair who got stuck with each other. You had won the race. God gave you His spiritual thumbs up to exist in this world. You have your own purpose and mission in life. Find them. In Jeremiah it says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee." In reality, we are divinity in disguise. Our nature is one of pure spirit, and abundance is our natural state. We are not human beings having spiritual experiences. We are spiritual beings having human experiences. True success, therefore, is the experience of the miraculous. It is the unfolding of the divinity within us. It is the perception and expression of the divinity that guides us wherever we go and whatever we do. Not occasionally, but all the time. Every person is a great miracle. Respect every person you meet along the way. No one knows what he might become in the future, or you might be that person. You may not be aware of it, but even before you were born and become the person you are right now, you are already the best. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, and I quote, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us.